We use CKA style question, a staging app that need to manage a deployment, get list, create, delete, nothing more. So I will write the role-based access control. We have the service account, role binding, and that's it. Verbs are exactly right. Let's test that. Forbidden. Wait, what? The role is there, the binding is also here, the words are correct, and it just say no. No arrow, no warning, nothing tell me what's going on. This is one field in this config that return a silent 403. Ever lost an role-based access control question and have no idea why? This is almost certainly it. Let me show you. Here's why role-based access control is one of the most brutal things on the CKA. It's not one object, it's a chain. A service account, a role, and a role binding. All three have to be correct and all three have to be agree with each other. And when one link is wrong, Kubernetes doesn't error. It denies silent. No stack trace, no broken line, just forbidden. So you read it again, and a third time, the clock is ticking. And the worst part is, you can burn 5 minutes here, tell yourself that you will come back, and never do. One question gone. Your job is to find which of the 3 links fell. Now the part the exam actually grades. Does it work? Ask Kubernetes directly as the services account. Here's the command. Nope. Everything's created, nothing error, and the answer still no. This is exactly where you lose the question, if you don't know what you're looking for. So we work the chain in order. Does the service account exist? Yes. Is the role binding pointing at the right service account and role? Yes. Subject and role reference check out. So I guess it's the role. Let's take a look what actually permits. And there it is. The verbs are right. The resource set deployment. But look at the API group field. It's empty string. Deployment don't live in the core group. They live in the app group. So the role grant those verbs on deployment resource set in the core group simply doesn't exist. The permission is real. It is just pointing at nothing. So that's your silent 403. Now let's fix that. And submit. Now here's the part that I really want you to remember. The bugs came from a copy template. I changed the resources and the verb and left the API group behind. But there's a way to build this where that mistake is literally impossible. Watch the same role build imperatively. Here's the command. Now look at what the kubectl actually wrote. Look at the API group field. It says apps. So kubectl resolved it for me automatically. It knows deployments live in the apps group, so it filled it correctly. The mistake I spent 2 minutes hunting for is a mistake the imperative command make impossible. But you won't always have the kubectl create to lean on. Sometimes you do have to write or fix the YAML by hand. So here's how to never guess the API group again by using this kubectl API resources. Every resources in your cluster within the API group right there in the API version column. Deployments, app, pod, services, config map, or the empty string, roles and role binding, role-based access control authorization, KAS.io. So the rule is simple. Before you write a role by hand, run API resources and read the group of the resources you are granting. Read first, type second. The one habit, build the entire class of silent 403 in the exam and in the production. And if catch the track like this before the exam does, is what you want more of. Subscribe. That is the whole channel. So role-based access control fails silently because it's a chain. The API group is the link. Everyone gets wrong. kubectl create a role, say you found it. And API resources is how you check when you are on your own. I do exactly this silent failure scenario over at areyoureadyexam.com. If you want to practice them under real exam pressure, link below. That's it. See you into the next one.